While petting our dog, we're going to be focusing on the motion of like waxing a car. So it's going to be extending our arm and pulling it back. The difficulty in this is that while our elbow is going through its concentric movement, the wrist will be going through its eccentric movement and vice versa. As said earlier, we need to focus on our two joints separately so they both perform their concentric movement separately. In its concentric movement, your elbow performs flexion, or the moving of your hand towards the midline of your body. The prime movers of this is the biceps brachii and the brachialis muscle. The synergist muscle of this is the brachioradialis muscle. Your wrist in its concentric movement is moving towards the thumb, or abduction. The prime movers of this movement is the flexor carpi radialis and the extensor carpi radialis longus muscle. The synergist muscles for these is the flexor carpi ulnaris muscle. Just like they did in their concentric movement, both joints work separately in their eccentric movement. In your eccentric movement, your elbow performs extension, or the extending of your elbow. The prime movers of this movement is the triceps brachii muscles, and the synergist muscle is the anconeus muscle. Your wrist in its eccentric movement performs adduction, which is moving towards the pinky. The muscles in this eccentric movement is flexor carpi ulnaris and the extensor carpi ulnaris. The synergist muscle is the palmaris longus muscle. Your elbow is an example of a class 3 lever, while your wrist is an example of a class 1 lever.